Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to continue my beautiful Diamond Dotz rose portrait painting for my 10-minute whip and chat. Sort of 10 minutes. I know I've been going over 10 minutes the last whip and chats, but it's just, sometimes you get in the groove and then 10 minutes ends up being half an hour and it's oops. So I'm going to work on this next color here. Actually, I was going to work on this section, but it's the little percentage symbol. There's a little section here and the majority of it is up here. So I figured, yeah, I might as well complete this edge. And I'm trying just to stay along the same color, just so I don't end up chasing a color. And I'll give you a story of what happened with this pink. So let me start the timer real quick. And I'm going to zoom in a bit, just so y'all could see it a little bit better. Or closer, however you want to say it. I think that's close enough. I just want to make sure you can actually see the symbols. And I'm on a light pad, so apologies. You're going to see a bright light. And let me lower it a bit. Oop, wrong way. And there we go. I believe the screen adjusted. Apologies. Camera adjusted. Because I noticed last time it stayed kind of too bright to my liking. To my liking. So, and I didn't notice it till I started editing, and sometimes the video kind of gives you issues whenever you're trying to edit. So I think that looks pretty good. And there we go. So I just need to pour the color out. The color on the legend is number 5, but it's the little percentage symbol. Mostly because since usually my diamond dots, I don't do them by symbol. I always do them numerically how they are in the legend. I have no reason why. I guess because when I first started doing a Diamond Dotz canvas, I was just starting up, the wonderful world of diamond painting. And I saw that, there's just numbers. And I thought that was kind of neat. So that's why I just stayed, always putting the numbers for all of the diamonds. I never thought of putting symbols or even the numbers that Diamond Dotz has. As you can see, they're not DMs. I don't think you can see it since I zoomed in. Diamond Dotz doesn't use the DMC number. They have their own identifiers. But there's a conversion chart online. If in case, like me, I save my spare diamonds. So, and I save even my Diamond Dots. I just always have to use a conversion sheet because I do use the DMC code. Unless I make it easier for myself and always use the Diamond Dotz numbers. Because I don't mix my spare diamonds together from different companies. I keep them separate. That's just me. I know some diamond painters mix them. I don't. For some reason, I don't know. To me, it's a quality difference, I guess you can say. Because each company does their diamonds differently. So, I think for me, I believe, of course it could be in my head, that I can see the difference that, that's a Diamond Dotz and that's, a Dreamer Design diamond or anything like that. That's why I don't mix them. And I have more than enough resealable bags, so for days. So I have no problems separating everything or keeping them separated by brand, or company, as you can say. So sorry about that. I just started going on my own thing, because usually when I do these whip and chats, I don't usually keep notes. I just do my own, I brainstorm a lot. And I kept pushing the canvas up. Sorry about that. So I don't really have notes, but manners are manners. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. I know it's the beginning of the week. I know we all feel it. But we know when we get home, we have a wonderful diamond painting waiting for us somewhere in my home. I have a designated little table, but sometimes I do move my canvases around in different rooms when I paint. So sometimes I don't know where I leave some of them, so that's why I make that joke, because I have lost them, and then I find them randomly one day when I'm moving some items, and I noticed, oh, look at that, it's the painting I was working on a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that's why I make that joke. Myself, I'm fine. Work is work and all of that fun stuff. And most of the time, I'm always just concentrating on diamond painting. Mostly, video ideas for the channel and all of that. And mostly to make sure I can get ahead on a lot of my paintings that I'm currently working on. This wonderful painting, I only work on it for these lovely 10-minute WIP and chats, so I don't touch this painting. The only time I do is when we end the video and I saw that I haven't finished the section I was working on. I'll follow through, so when I come back to record, the section's already completed. And I just noticed these are a little crooked, so I'm fixing them. And there we go. And, oh, yeah, the story of this wonderful pink that keeps going. So, the last WIP and chat, the color I was completing down here, this lovely pink, I was completing it up on this section. And apologies, I'm going to change color. I actually just finished a little percentage sign. Yay, in this area. I thought there was more. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to grab another color. And so, I kept following that pink. I finished all the pink in this bottom section. And I saw, oh, there's pink on this upper section. So let me just, finish it. And I'm trying, this originally I had a release paper on it. I'm trying to do it in sections just so I don't do what I just explained right now. Don't go chasing a color. Because I know I'll end up doing probably half of the painting when I said I kind of want to keep working on it during the chats. So the next color I'm doing has the symbol, the minus symbol. So it's number 8. Just confirming because I don't want to grab the wrong number. And there we go. Oh, it is another pink. It's a lot of pinks in this area. And so I finished the little section and I saw, oh, there's a little bit more here. Let me keep going. Stopped here. Hey, there's a little bit more right here. And then keep going. And so I ended up following this whole line. So yeah, I did the one thing I kept saying. I didn't want to go chasing a color. And lo and behold, I did. But in my defense, it's, as you can see, it's not even that much. So I figured, let me just go ahead. This is why I take forever to finish my paintings. I'm super guilty of chasing colors. So whatever area I'm working on is already long forgotten because I was focusing on following one color for a while. So that's why that little wonderful pink section that's in the top area, I gotta complete it. Apologies, I'm now working in the lower areas. I'm just making sure it's on camera. And there we go. Perfect. I'm real excited. I'm about to finish this little petal. This is the last little pink color that's in this area. Oh, this diamond was upside down, I believe. I noticed it when I was setting everything up. There we go. Yeah, I didn't notice it last time when I was painting in the same area. I was noticing it when I was fixing up for this video. I saw, oh my goodness, I placed that diamond upside down. I didn't even notice that. I think it's because the light from the light pad kind of lightens up the majority of the painting. So sometimes I can't see straight on if the painting's upside down or not. Oh, I did test. Let me see if I can do it in this section. I was testing to see if I can multi-place in this area straightly. I hope that's a word. Because, oh, there we go. I did get it. So, if you'll have seen one of my recent unboxings, I believe it was last week, of the Fairy Tales painting. It's a Diamond Art Club canvas. It's the stack of magical books. I did kit it up and I started it. And that painting has a lot of color blocking. So, I started multi-placing, and it's a square painting. I started multi-placing with the square diamonds. And I kept doing it for a while. And I noticed that whenever I multi-place square diamonds, I'm a little more exact. Meaning that whatever I'm placing is straight. And I think it's because since it's important with square paintings, making sure... Ooh, that one did not want to come off. Making sure everything's straight. So, your nice square lines are nice and straight. I think that's why when I'm placing them, I'm really careful. And focusing on making sure that they're nice and straight. And because of that habit, I started picking it up when I'm multi-placing my rounds. As you all see how I'm carefully placing them down. Just as they say straight. But they're round, so usually a lot of times for me, they don't really stay that straight. But I do like working on that square painting. And I'm barely on day 3, I think. Or 4 on it. And I already completed a good section. I need to put up a status video pretty soon because I really want to show that canvas. Because I'm just really loving how it's coming out. The effects, the color changing because there's a large section that was a lot of color blocking, but then there's a large section of confetti that popped out of nowhere, and I thought, ooh, that came out of nowhere. And I think I finished this color, and yes I did. Oh, I think I can finally move to the little yellow area here, and we still have a couple more minutes, so let me do a little bit of this little slash here, which is this nice yellow color. Just start it up a bit. It's a small section, and yeah, that canvas is just coming out so beautifully, and I'm getting a little faster. As I've probably said a billion times before, apologies, I'm really slow with square paintings, but since I've been practicing a lot with the multi-placing, it's coming out really, really beautifully. So I think I might be able to get ahead on it. Sorry, I was getting the next color. On that wonderful canvas. I don't believe I can get it done within the year. I hope I can, because like I said, whenever I have a chance, that square painting, I'm just working on one section at a time, and I'm using the same release paper this size, as you can see with my little kitty cats. I'm using that's originally I was going to use the little perforated paper that's on the canvas, but then I started thinking, no, let me change it up a bit. Maybe, you know, if I feel, oh, I'm going to go a little faster with that size, I'd be more happy doing that. And I just recently bought release paper, so it'll give me a chance to use that wonderful paper. Oops, I can section off to a size that I'm more happy with. As you all know, we love our little sections, because, you know, some people prefer really large, some people prefer really small. Myself, I prefer just right. So that's why it's coming along, because I switched over the sizing, and I love using the release paper. I have no idea why. It's just so satisfying when you complete an area and you pick up the next piece of paper for the next section, because you know you're going to keep on going. I think it's all in my head. I just really like the feeling. And so, and I just, oh my goodness, and it's making me fall in love with squares, and it's starting to make me see why so many diamond painters prefer squares over anything. Myself, I still love my rounds, so as I said, I love all diamond paintings. No matter the diamond shape, as long as the image is really, really pretty. Got no problems at all. And apologies, my whip and chats always end up about diamond painting. What can I say? I just love diamond painting. And yeah, oh my goodness, I was able to finish this little yellow section. So yeah, we hit around the 12-minute mark, so I'll stop it here. And let me turn off the light so you can see it a little bit better. Let me see if I can fix the little brightness. There we go. Ooh, that came out really nicely. Oh, look at that. Oh, and the reason I could go a little faster, I actually remembered to change my putty. So, woo, no struggling this time, as y'all heard. I remembered, oh my goodness, I gotta put putty because I always mess up every video. And yeah, look at that. The little pink section of the petal. Oh, that is so, so pretty. I filled this one out all the way in. Oh, that's coming out nice. So the next time I'm going to switch over to this nice orangey color, and we'll continue on this section of the petal. This section, I'm not too sure if I should just move up and just try to complete this part, or just pick up the sheet and move on. And then I'll just go back to the next row. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. So if we're getting close to finishing this, move on to the next sheet. Because like I said, it's satisfying when you pick up the release paper. Of course, that's just me. Oh, that is so pretty. I am loving how this beautiful rose is coming out. And all the information about this painting will be in the description below. Sorry, I just saw that this pink one was not part of it. I'll pick it up right now. Sorry about that. I saw it and I think I might have picked it up by accident when I was placing the other color. And yeah, I'll make sure to put all the information as well as the little tube case I'm using. Everything I'm using I'll put in the description below. And because, you know, this wonderful little painting is to your taste as well. Oh, it's coming out so nice. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do. no matter how long it's going to take me. And again, thank you for your time and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.